Hello everyone, I am Dr. Lalit Mittal, Neurodevelopmental Pediatrician and Director, Giggles Clinics, Delhi. Your child still walks on their toes. They fall a lot. They cannot sit still at a desk for more than 2 minutes. They struggle to cross the midline to bring their right hand to the left side of their body. They grip a pencil in a strange way that no amount of correction fixes. They are clumsy, bumping into walls and furniture. And you have been told it is autism, it is ADHD, it is just how they are. But what if the real reason is something that could be addressed? What if it is a baby reflex, a primitive reflex that never switched off? Today I want to explain one of the most overlooked and most impactful areas in neurodevelopmental therapy. And I promise by the end of this video, you will look at your child's body and behavior completely differently. कुछ चीज़ें जो शुरुआत में नॉर्मल होती हैं, अगर वो बाद में भी रहें तो प्रॉब्लम बन जाती हैं. What are primitive reflexes? Let's take a closer look together. When babies are born, they come with a set of automatic movement patterns built into their brainstem. These are called primitive reflexes. The Moro Reflex, the startle response that makes a newborn throw their arms wide when startled. The ATNR, asymmetric tonic neck reflex, that makes the arm extend when the baby turns their head. The Palmar Reflex, that makes the baby grip your finger automatically. The Spinal Galant, that makes the baby arch their back when their spine is touched. And many more. These reflexes are essential for survival in the first months of life. But here is the critical thing. Between 6 and 12 months, as the higher brain, the cortex, develops, these reflexes are supposed to be integrated, inhibited, switched off. They are replaced by voluntary, controlled movements. When this integration does not happen, when primitive reflexes remain active beyond the first year of life, they interfere with everything. Movement, coordination, attention, reading, writing, emotional regulation, social behavior. Let me give you specific examples of what retained primitive reflexes look like in a school-age child. A retained Moro reflex, the startle reflex, means the child's nervous system is constantly primed for threat. They overreact to sounds, lights, unexpected touch. They are anxious, easily overwhelmed. Their cortisol levels are chronically elevated. This looks like anxiety, sensory sensitivity, and meltdowns. A retained ATNR, the asymmetric tonic neck reflex, means that when the child turns their head to one side to read or write, the arm on that side automatically wants to extend. This makes crossing the midline nearly impossible. This looks like poor handwriting, difficulty reading across a page, and avoiding drawing or writing tasks. A retained spinal galant reflex means the child is hypersensitive along their spine. Sitting in a chair, which presses against their back, is constantly irritating their nervous system. This looks like a child who cannot sit still, who wriggles and fidgets, who leans forward or slides out of their chair constantly. This child is often labeled as having ADHD or poor attention, when in reality, sitting in a chair is literally uncomfortable for them at a neurological level. A retained Palmar reflex means the hand grip is not fully separated from the mouth. When the child grips a pencil, their mouth may open or move simultaneously. Speech and hand movement are neurologically linked in a way they should not be. Now, the most important question. Can retained primitive reflexes be integrated in an older child? Yes, through specific movement exercises done consistently over months, the higher brain can be taught to inhibit these reflexes. It is not quick. It requires patience and consistency. But the results, in terms of coordination, attention, handwriting, emotional regulation, and even speech clarity, can be remarkable. In a full primitive reflex assessment, the therapist checks for 12 reflexes and then designs a personalized home exercise program based on what is found. Let me give you one simple thing to try at home right now. This is a quick screen for the ATNR. Ask your child to get on their hands and knees. Ask them to slowly turn their head to one side. Watch what happens to the arm on that side. Does it bend? Does it stay straight? Does the child lose balance? If you see significant arm movement or loss of balance, that is worth investigating further. The exercises to integrate primitive reflexes are simple. They involve specific repetitive movements, crawling patterns, rolling, rocking, that recreate the movement sequences the brain missed during the first year of life. They literally ask the brain to finish the job it left incomplete. पर अब तो बहुत लेट हो गया, ये सोचना बंद करो. दिमाग की न्यूरोप्लास्टिसिटी कमाल की होती है. What I want you to do after this video, book an assessment, whether it is with us or with a qualified neurodevelopmental therapist in your city. Get your child's primitive reflexes assessed. Because if retained reflexes are contributing to your child's challenges and they are not being addressed, every other intervention you do will only work at partial capacity. Please share this video. Most parents have never heard of primitive reflexes and they are never checked for. You could be the one who changes everything for another child by sharing this today. Follow Giggles Clinics for more every week. अपना भी ख्याल रखिएगा. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.